Good morning. Now, initially, I thought, I'm not going to say anything. You have enough distinguished folks up here speaking today. But I have to tell you that this has just moved me to say that as a City of Chicago employee, I work for the Historic Preservation Division. I work all over the city. We are not defined by a certain area. And I'm so thrilled to see the community support here. That is what makes this neighborhood different and vital from any other neighborhood. And this historic designation, I know, is going to go far because of the people I see here today. So thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your community for this experience. Thank you.
Okay, so the state, for the federal, to the state, to the city, congratulations. There's a better version.
Yeah.
Okay, see, the PR people get this.
Eleanor, you want to let's get one with Eleanor in as well. Here.
I'm sorry, one more time to K-Town. Well, little did I know what this was going to turn into when I moved to K-Town in 1998 and lived at 21st and Kildare, but I think all of you sort of demonstrate just how important this place is and the value of it. And you know, on my Facebook page, I list K-Town as my hometown, and I feel like I couldn't be from a better place. So thank you all for coming. This is just a tremendous event. There are so many friends and partners in the neighborhood, and of course in the room too. And Ron Zinnerman from Chase is here. So I just wanted to acknowledge that Ron is here, because whether or not you kind of knew this, or maybe we said it in some way, that a lot of the work that we've been able to do now, including this particular honor here, was leveraged by that grant that we got very early on from Chase. To do a number of facade improvements for Greystones here in North Lawndale, right? Because we started out thinking about, or a lot of us started out by thinking about the built environment and all of these great buildings that we have in North Lawndale, the Greystone, and wanting to celebrate them in some fashion, right? And it turns out that we have a lot more of them in North Lawndale proportionately than there are in any other neighborhood. So this really gives us something to be very, very proud about in North Lawndale. It is a point from which we start off. And then we're looking at all of this very impressive history that the neighborhood has, and how could we not do something like this? So it is just so gratifying to certainly me and the staff at Neighborhood Housing Services, that the community has embraced us, and that you've been willing to take on this designation. So we're really proud about that, and we thank you very much for that. Before we close, I think the closing, though, will be done by the presiding elder from the Methodist Church. So if you'd come forward, sir. And I just wanted also to let you know that as you are leaving the building downstairs, there will be, well, I think a lot of people probably signed that banner for the Historic Chicago Greystone Initiative, celebrating K-Town. But if you didn't do that, we want you to do that, and there's an opportunity also to take some additional photos.
First of all, we want to thank God for you who have come this morning to make one of our churches, Greater St. Paul, on the west side of Chicago, a historic place. When unborn generation come, somebody will say, somebody did some good. And you have demonstrated that this morning by coming to St. Paul African Methodist Episcopal Church to make this site, this building, this area, an historic place to worship. You need to give yourself a big hand. And as I close, again, I want to thank you. You could have selected any one church on this block because right down from us, some other churches are there. But you have chosen to select this church. And I want to thank you from the depths of my heart as the presiding elder of this district of the African Methodist Episcopal Church, our pastor, Pastor Cynthia Johnson, and this entire congregation. On behalf of them, we want to thank you very much. And most of all, on behalf of our bishop who oversee all of our churches, Bishop John Richard Bright, I know he sure enough is happy that you have made this church an historic church. Again, thank you for coming, and enjoy the rest of your day, and may God continue to bless each of you very, very much.
Take one with this person's camera. Hold on. If I can see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.